Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over the December Community Day that has just been announced, and we're going to be taking a look at what is going on here. This is going to be a collection of all the Pokemon that we did receive during this year, all in one Community Day for 2 days, so you can make whatever you need, get more candies, or whatever the case may be. So we're going to be going over the Pokemon that I think are going to be the ones that you want to invest in. But aside from that, the bonuses are looking extra good. So if you're not even out to look for any particular Pokemon, the bonuses alone are going to be making this event definitely worthwhile to play. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. So the December Community Day is going to be going down Saturday, December 6th until Sunday, December 7. What's this thing with this people saying that? I don't get it. Anyways, I don't want to get it. Haven't looked into it, don't want to. Featured Pokemon. So we have Saturday, December 6th, you're going to be seeing Vanillite, Carablast, Shelmet, Springatigo, Fuecoco, and Palmy. Now, there's only one in that group that I personally think is going to be worth investing in. We'll get into that. Sunday, December 7th, we do have all the Flabébés, and they are going to have their specific respected regions. So you're not going to be able to just get any color, unfortunately. I don't know why they're not allowing us to, but there is that. And also on December 7th, on Sunday, you're going to see Solosis, Pigapike, which is going to be a community day that we're going to be getting soon. It's not out yet. Jangmo, Rookity, and Quaxley. And then this one's a little odd, but okay, whatever you say, bosses. For the last 10 minutes of each hour between 2 and 5, trainers might be able to encounter Machop, Eevee, Totodile, and Ralts. Now, funny enough, all of these are on the list of things that you actually want to go for. So those ones are there for sure. So there you go. Those are the times. And so let's go ahead and move it on here to the bonuses. All right, so the bonuses, limited time evolution. So Espeon, Umbreon, Sylveon, Florges, and Palmy are going to be reduced as far as the kilometers that are going to be needed to make these evolutions happen. Times 2 candy for catching, times 2 XP, times 2 XL candy chance, and you're going to see times 2 Stardust catch. That is amazing. So, and then you're also going to have half distance for eggs, 3-hour incense, 1-hour lures, 1 additional special trade, and then 50% less Stardust cost for trades. So all in all, yeah, we might have had a bad year as far as community days are concerned, and we've already been over that, and we'll briefly talk about that. And it's pretty much that. I mean, we don't really need to harp on this for too long, but it's the fact that a lot of the Pokemon that we are receiving for these community days lately are underpowered, and for PvP, in which we know PvP is busted, broken, manipulated algorithm garbage, and a lot of people don't like to play it, therefore rendering a lot of these Pokemon that we're receiving for community days virtually useless for the majority of us, because we just don't care anymore, including myself. Okay, I used to be hype on it all the time, but now, nah, that algorithm is too annoying. But anyways, moving it on here, you're going to be seeing special research in the store, and then there's going to be ambassador field research that you can get as well, and a collection challenge. Okay, so that's going to be wrapping it up as far as the information that you need to know. Those Pokemon are going to be spawning on those days, and then you have those 4 between 2 and 5 on the last for those last hours, for the last 10 minutes on each hour of those times. Okay, I said that a little confusing. Now I'll go ahead and throw this video up. So this is going to be the collection of Pokemon that I personally do have out of the list of things that I feel like you should definitely pursue, that are going to go above and beyond actual, PvP. So this is not by any particular order. This is just by combat. And we do have Komodo here with Changling, that Changling move. Changling Scales, and it's definitely a good move, and something if you are low on dragons to put in your roster, just to have. Not necessarily top tier meta for dragons, but definitely a good Pokemon. And then you do have Gardevoir, which is going to be all around just simply amazing as a very good, you could use it as a psychic type as well with Synchro Noise, okay? And of course Charm, and then its fairy type charge move, making it very good for both of those types. And it has a Mega, it also has a Shadow. I love using that Shadow up against dragons. It does wonders. Now, The move for Machamp is going to be Payback. You don't really need this, to be honest. I do have it on my powered up new Gigantamax Machamp just because. I don't know why. I don't really need it. Not like I'm going to throw it up against a Ghost anytime soon, but it's definitely an option. But more so the candies, if you need some more candies to max out more Machamps. That Eevee or that Flareon, that's just there because I like it. Has superpower. Actually pretty good for rocks. Skeledirge, I think this is going to be one of the best on the list, okay? I think I'm being a little bit biased, but I mean, you could use the son of a gun as a ghost type attacker, as a fire type attacker. Of course, it's learning Blast Burn. Bring it into the Ultra League, into the Great League, and even into the Master League multiple times, and it wasn't a fluke. The thing would sweep and destroy because of the new Steel meta with Zacian and Zamazenta floating around. So that's definitely an option. Not your top tier fire type, but definitely good. Sylveon, fantastic. Vaporeon, you know, you got your different options around here. Vaporeon is fun, but remember we're getting Dynamax, Eevee. So you may want to save these candies for the future so you can make all these Dynamax evolutions with these different Eevees, right? Moving it along here, let's just go up by the number. I got a ton of these Eevees I need to transfer for Alligator. There you go. Now, of course, we all know by now that this is going to be getting a new Mega Evolution, or at least a Mega Evolution in the future. And it looks horrible, obviously, but it's probably going to be performing pretty good as a water type attacker. And we know that this thing is absolutely amazing right now in different leagues. Not so much Master, but in Great and Ultra League for Alligator is really good. That's one of the exceptions here. I do have an Espeon and or two Espeons with both of the Community Day moves. I wouldn't really recommend doing that, but it's definitely on the table. Another PvP. Did get that Shiny Shadow Routes. And yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up here. There's a couple more. Oh, we have Corviknight. No, we have a couple more. So, Komodo, again, you know, decent dragon type attacker if you need something, if you're kind of newer. Corviknight is actually going to be pretty good if you need candies for your Dynamax. And that's the one I would advise you to invest in, is going to be the Dynamax, which actually is going to be able to perform pretty good up against particular types because of its flying and steel typing. So that's going to be almost it. There's going to be one more, and that is going to be Florges, of course, okay? So Florges did receive the Chilling Water, which is going to absolutely be something you want to use in PvP, of course, but it also is going to be able to perform very well as a fairy type attacker too. So there is that option. A lot of these things are going to be for newer players. If you're an older veteran of this game, a lot of these community days that we did receive this year are very easy, skippable around too, okay? But remember that the bonuses that we're going to be receiving are absolutely amazing, okay? So don't miss out on that. I'm definitely going to probably power up this 98 Florges here. It's essentially a 100, 15, 15, 14, but I am going to wait until the next level in where I'm going to have to power up, 7 more Pokemon to their max, and I got a couple ready to go. Easy money. We got this Stardust, no problem, and the candies to do so. If you're looking to power up something right now and you can't wait until you get to that level, remember I said bring it up to level 49, and then once you get to that particular level, then where you have to power some more up, just hit that power up one more time instead of wasting it and have to make a whole nother one. But as far as this community day is concerned, it's looking like it's mostly going to be bonus community day for me. I'm just going to be taking advantage of the bonuses, and there's really not much more I need to add into my inventory, even though they did just give us another bit of a boost as far as Pokemon storage. That has been increased, and they also did hand out 200 storage for your items as well. So that has also been increased. So, you know, that's awesome. That's good stuff. You know, if you have that many things in your inventory for your storage or your items, have fun with all that management. So they did increase it so you can get more Pokemon and store even more costumes, okay? Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.